Okay, this box has been sitting on my kitchen bench pretty much all week, and I have been putting off opening it. I know what's in it, and I don't really know why I've been putting off opening it, so I thought maybe I should just talk about that. So first of all, thank you, Sarena Jones. Thank you, Allied Health Awards. I know what's in this box. I've always been even at school, I was always the kid who put my hat in the ring for anything and everything. And I had this philosophy, even as a kid, of, well, someone's got to win it, might as well be me. And that would sort of stretch to ridiculous things, you know, just things that I was never gonna. Dancing competitions, auditioning for musicals. Yeah, I could sing, never been able to dance. You know, like literally ridiculous things. And so as a grown-up and a professional, I'm still always throwing my hat in the ring for things. You know, I submit my writing for competitions and prizes, and I do that with a real strategic hat on, I suppose, which is competitions help me keep focused and give me a deadline and sort of keep me on my game, I guess. Not so much with the professional stuff as a psychologist. So as a psychologist, I have put my hat into the ring for awards in the past and been, you know, chosen as a finalist, and that's really, really gratifying. So I've been a finalist twice for Australian Psychologist of the Year, which is really fucking amazing when I look at how amazing my colleagues are, and really humbling. My team have been finalists for Team Culture Excellence, which I'm really proud of, because that's a really key value that we have at the Crawley Clinic. Is we have a very geographically diverse team, and to make them feel like a team is really, really important. To help them feel connected and supported is so important to what we do. But this has kind of sat me on my ass a bit. I was asked what it meant to win this. Yes, I won this. And it's actually made me stop and think quite a bit. And this week, this has been rolling around in my head, and there are just so many layers, right? So what is in this box is, let's turn it around so you can't see where I live. When I was a very little girl, I would sit at the feet of my grandmother. She doesn't love me telling these stories publicly, so I'll keep it brief, but my grandmother was a very well-known businesswoman in our community when I was growing up, and I would sit at her feet and I would watch her run her business, and I would go into her office every day after school, and I would see how she interacted with her staff. I would see how she would innovate in her business. I would see the difference she made in people's lives, and you know, through good times and very, very difficult times, I'd see the difference that she made in people's lives, both her staff, her clients, but I think also her community. And so for me, winning an award like this one is powerful for two reasons. One, it's very much, in my mind, a nod back to my childhood and the admiration I grew up with for my grandmother. And secondly, this is not a psychology specific award. This is across allied health professions. And for me, a big part of what I do now as a business coach for private practice owners, but even within my team and recruitment within my team, I'm really, really strong on avoiding the psychology specific attitudes that pervade my profession. As much as I love my profession, there are some attitudes that do tend to sort of bubble away below the surface. And so for me to win something that's across allied health disciplines is really pretty fucking amazing. So there's me, and there's me reflect. Look at that. Look at the reflections. How cool is that? Allied Health, Leadership and Management Excellence. So I just want to say thank you, Allied Health Awards. Thank you, Sarena Jones. But big thank you to my Nana, because she's always been an inspiration and still is. Both of my grandmothers, actually. But my Nana knows. She knows why it's so important. So, thanks for helping me open the goddamn box. It's taken me a week to figure out why this has been a difficult box for me to open and for me to look at this. Have I ever won anything before? No, I don't know that I have. So this is really powerful and means a lot. Thank you. And thank you. Really.